Hello, my name is Nicole Moore with So Much More, and in today's tutorial we'll be making piping. In this video I'll show you how to create your own bias tape and then use that bias tape to make your own piping. Custom piping is a great way to add fancy trims to many projects. To learn more about the materials that I used in this process, visit my website. The links are in the description of this video. Now let's get started. To make your own bias tape, begin by folding the bottom right edge of your fabric to the top of your fabric, and then take your acrylic ruler and line up that edge and cut the excess fabric off. Now I've flipped my fabric to a different angle to help with my cutting ergonomics. This first cut is on a fold, so it's going to be half the amount of the width that you want. On this particular bias tape I'm using a 2-inch width. So the first cut is half the length, and then you'll use the markings on your acrylic ruler to cut the rest of your bias tape. And once you've cut all of your bias tape pieces, we're going to sew them together. So you'll match those ends up as best as you can. You'll have a little bit left over on each side. I'm going to use a sewing pin just to keep that steady. Then I'll use a little ruler and match up each point and use a pin, and this particular pin is a friction pin. The markings go away when a hot iron is pressed against the fabric, so that's real handy. Then you'll take the fabric to your sewing machine and just sew along the pen mark that you made. And then using your fabric scissors, you're going to cut off those little bits of leftover fabric. Those are called dog ears. You'll get those out of the way. And you're going to open up your seam. And I like to use a seam roller. It's just really handy instead of using an iron to press it open. You can also use an iron. That works just fine too. But you'll continue this process until you join all of your bias strips together to make one long continuous bias strip. You'll continue this process until all of the pieces of bias tape are joined to make one long continuous strip. Next, we're going to be making our piping with cording. There are a few sizes available. You can find them on Amazon or in your local shop. With the seams facing up, place your cording in the center of the bias strip. Fold the long ends towards each other, encasing your cording in the middle, and you can always use clips to secure the cording. Use a zipper foot to sew the bias tape closed. When sewing in your bias tape, be sure to leave some space between the cording and your seam. It's important to do this so that your piping stitches do not show on your final project. You'll want those stitches to be hidden on the inside of your project. And there you have it. Making your own piping using bias tape and cording is a great way to add a custom trim to any project. Using just the right fabric choice can really make your project stand out and be amazing. I hope you enjoyed this video tutorial. Be sure to like and share this video with your sewing friends, subscribe and sign up for notifications so you'll be sure to catch my next video. For more inspiration and sewing tutorials, be sure to head over to my website, where there is always so much more in store.